Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I was going to spare you guys from working on the truck. I was just going to get it running and kind of give you a quick spiel about it. Did this, did that. It's not a diesel video. Not off to a great start. You come over here to the bench, we got some things in.
We got all the lines in, the fittings, the seals.
Rebuild kit for the H-pop. So without showing it quick, this cylinder here was prolapsed. This was out to here. Blown out. We put it in the vise. So tight to get it back in. We brought it over to the hydraulic press.
Still very tight.
Very tight.
It was so close.
Millimeters.
Split in two.
A lot of you guys said replace the high pressure oil pump. I got to now. I don't know what's going on here. If the camera could focus on this, it looks like it was getting bound up regardless.
On something. I don't know what was in there. So
no. I think this is supposed to go into here, right? Wouldn't that make sense? We had a lot of force on this. It's like a 10 ton press.
20 ton.
20 ton. I was hanging from it at one point. Thankfully, me and Ant didn't get hit with any strap metal to the jugular. Would have took us out. Oh. It's unfortunate because these are pretty expensive. They're like $6,000 to $2,000.
Are they $2,000?
They have crazy ones. Bosch sells one. It does suck because this is like a $200 core, and I don't think they'll want this core anymore. On a brighter note, we did get some stuff in that I wasn't gonna touch base on, but
Brian's got sticky fingers.
now we have.
So we didn't want to open nothing yet, and he goes all about.
He can't help himself at all. So these boxes were filled with
Pipe.
We got some pipes here, Vibrant Pipes. One of the best in the business. Not a sponsored ad, I wish it was. This, we got some black couplers. Oh, it's already on, actually.
Roughly.
3-inch couplers reduced to
2.75
and 2.5. So we're gonna do 2.5 on the turbo side and 2.75 on the intake side. Let me push this outside quick. Can you guys help me, please?
That was a piece of mint.
It's got it.
Yeah. Look at the XR next to it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, give him a sneak peek.
Faster Minis heard me out, people. BBR.
Oh, and the street tires, I forgot about them.
Street tires, tubes, because I did pop the tires the other day.
How?
Circle wheelies.
Probably low pressure, you pinched it.
Yeah, pinched it.
It sucks, it's a brand new tire.
Alright, and a quick interruption to the video to remind you guys, the Civic giveaway. Limited spots remaining. K24 swap, 6-speed, brand new brake lines, front to back, Type R suspension, brand new BC coils, the list goes on and on. And a beautiful silver OEM paint job done by yours truly, Brian. Did you paint the car, Brian? Or did Anthony paint the car?
I can't. He definitely painted the outside. I can't remember who painted the engine bay.
Brian did a lot of repairs on the car. I think Brian painted it, or Anthony. So, spots are limited. Type R wheels, Type R wing, right-hand drive. It's a beautiful machine. So all you have to do is head over to shopdjnoway.com, buy a digital download for your chance to win this Civic, and let's get back into the video. Truck's gone. We got this bumper. As you've seen, we got two bumpers. One was destroyed and this one was missing some stuff, but we mocked up the crash bar to it with the foam on the inside, and it also had that metal piece with the studs, so it holds it like in place where it should be.
Couple of nuts on. It's not, this isn't official, this is all mock-up.
It's good to have this stuff on for intercooler, you know, even though it's pretty tucked already and out of the way. Oh, my arm. Q's bumper back on her. It's not something to be excited about, but I'm excited about it because I like the bumper, personally. It's a little derpy, it's not as aggressive, but with a lift, it looks nice. And this isn't obviously fully on because a brace goes in here that connects the fender to the bumper. Keep in mind we're hitting the intercooler down here, and there's a few spots that are interfering, so the bumper still has to move quite a bit. Let's put a zip tie in both sides just for mock-up.
Not terribly off.
But I also do have a pig nose lip that I got with one of the bumpers, and they say you have to trim it a little bit, so we're gonna see where you have to trim it in order for it to fit.
Oh shit! What happened? What happened?
It just fell down. There's nothing in the middle yet.
You're pulling it down or something.
I gotta pull it back.
Pull it back. I'll hold it. Mine's already pulled back.
It does stretch quite a bit.
It kind of does.
I was like, that ain't going around that, and it didn't. Check it out.
Put it down on the ground a little.
Fork, nose, lip. A little hard to see on camera, but changes the front end up. Now I got side skirts, and I don't have spats, but the side skirts will help the front end a little. All right, guys. Well, we started this video off with a huge failure. The high pressure oil pump. That thing is destroyed, but if anyone knows of a hack, because they're like $600 and it's a $250 core. I don't know if that counts as a core in about 20 pieces. Mick cut my hair tonight because I needed it for our Florida trip. How does it look? Ooh, it actually looks good. It's perfect length on the top.
Really? You slipped, so it's a high fade.
I like a high fade. We did get a Turbo Smart wastegate because I needed a wastegate because I had a tile in there, but oh my god, I wish I got that. See, we had to get it because the seal was crinkled. We didn't even show it to him. Stealthy, all black.
I asked Brian, I was like, oh, what do you think of it? It looks good, right? You should have got the Pulsar one, he said.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this was a good deal, though. Which, I mean, from retail, we're lucky enough to get things for costs.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Shout out to You Know Who You Are.
Yep. Brian's like, oh, I wish I knew that. Brian, I told you to get this before. If he's watching this, I told him.
He's watching it.
Yeah, to get the Turbo Smart, not the Pulsar. Now he's complaining about boost creep.
On his car.
Yeah.
It might be manifold.
It could be the manifold.
But
I don't know. Who cares?
Who knows?
You're gonna blow that gas again.
Turbo Smart makes great products, and we didn't go over the clamps that we got for the intercooler piping, but we used the self-tensioning clamps. They look good. They perform great. At least we have all the pipings and the couplers
I
now.
was sending another pipe.
Huh?
We need another pipe.
They sent the wrong one. Or
Nah, it was ordered wrong.
that's all right.
It's not my fault. Let's say who's fault.
It starts with a B and it ends with an N.
Yeah, I hear a different one every day.
Bumper is mocked up. Mick, what do you think about the front bumper? You remember the old bumper that I had compared to this one?
The hot nose?
Remember the bumper that I still have? It went around, it was a little more aggressive, and now this one is the bumper that came on the car, but it has a lip on it now.
I mean, it's cute.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think it's nice. Changes the car up a little bit. We gotta mount the lip still, but this is a rough mock-up. Yep, there's a bracket that goes there. That gap will be
Did you
closed.
find the other bracket?
Shout out to Wild Steve. He's got those brackets that I'm missing, so we'll pick up on this video tomorrow. And just like that, we are back the next day. So today is something that me and Aunt personally have never done, but I've seen a lot of people do it, and it looks great. Hard lines. These are for the brake lines, but we're not gonna touch base on the brake lines today. Maybe. See how this goes first. Should have put it here. We should have put it up here.
Yeah, in your down pipe.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a Skyline thing to do. I saw Tommy, he does it now. I don't know though. It's gonna be tucked down there, you won't see it, but this is a very nice piece. Then we have fittings. Shout out to Josh over at Finishing Lines. He got these to us lickety split. We got Spoon's little line bender. We gotta go get some welding wire so we can mock up the lines so we can make a nice template. Brian did put the boost controller in kind of a crazy spot. He's challenging us. So, with that being said, gather the materials, start opening the fittings, and we'll see how this goes. And show these, the little banjos.
I think it's titanium.
It is. It absolutely is titanium. It has the holes drilled in the side of it. Let's see if we can get a little focus on that. Then these will go right into the master.
That looks nice.
Yeah, 90. Normally it's a straight, but I'm glad it's not a straight because that kind of looks like shit even though you won't see it. The hard lines will make up for it. It's gonna look cool.
I think it's gonna look a little tacky. Hopefully not though.
No, it'll look race car like.
They won't burn.
That's the main thing.
I would do silicone hose if I could. On this, can't.
No, I've burnt through so many lines and
It's unreal. I don't know.
they're not cheap lines. Thing gets hot. I run it hard. Wastegate in. It was a 2-man job ordeal.
That's it.
Tucked. And then we have the factory, not the factory. This is the dump off of the old setup, but it still kind of works. It's the power steering lines a tad bit.
You know what's crazy is that, I mean, no, it still works.
What's
Look at my finger. Oh my.
Put a band-aid on it. Put a
That's-
girl on it.
That's
What's crazy?
The fuel lines are right here too.
I know, they went across the rack.
So we could probably bend these out a little bit. I think we can use that, unless you want to make a new one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to Spoon.
You want to extend it like Brian did.
Did he do that?
His is like 2 feet long.
But anyways,
Like a
Brian's bringing us some tape so we could tape off the tubs so when we bend the lines, it won't scratch the hell out of them. Just to be cautious a little bit. Those are pissing me off. So we gotta wait for Brian.
Crazy far.
And then we'll start on the lines. All right, guys. Well, Brian forgot to bring us the tape, but we had this 1/4-inch tape laying around, and that's what we got. Is what we got. We got to make it work. But the lines, I was not gonna show the first one doing it. Try to like see how everything works. This, cutters. Take a look at the first one thus far. Show it to him out of the car.
It's a little fucked up. We might scrap it.
Trying to match the bends. Well, not match them because we haven't made another one yet. But I don't really think it matters that much. So I don't think we'll be finishing the lines tonight. And we can't pick up on it tomorrow because I'll be in Florida tomorrow. That will be in the next one. But I would like to work on this hot rod right here a little bit because I do have some stuff for it. Tall bars, new shifter, and street tires with tubes. I wanted to leave it stock, but you can't really drive them stock because our legs still hit the bars. So that allows to obviously have taller bars and you won't have that problem, and it's better to wheelie and it's just better. Street tires will make it look proper. That's the last time you guys are gonna see this bike in this form. It's all for the better, you know. I'll keep the original stuff still, throw it in a box for never, when I'll never need it again. All right, well, that took 60 seconds and making me look stupid.
Little. I wouldn't smash that just yet.
No.
We need the pieces.
We're gonna keep that, yeah.
The VIN right there in case anyone wants it.
In case it gets stolen, actually, can you show that so we can see if when it gets stolen, we'll make a police report. One day I took my 50 to school, stolen. I chained it on, you know, the yellow like
Yeah, I know
things.
those. Yeah.
I locked it around it.
So I probably picked it
You
up.
could just pick it up.
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone would steal it. I came out gone. Gone. I was so upset. Whoever stole that, you're a piece of shit. This feels BBR. Come on. Can we try a little harder on these throttle tubes? Everything you need for a 12-bar kit. So let's assemble. Putting the grips on, the old air technique.
Is it doing that? What happened to that?
It's done.
What did you do?
Old tires off, tubes. Street tires are over there. These will be fun to put on. Bars are on. Brakes, throttle. That's not hooked up yet. No wheel on it. This is kind of funny. Whose uncle welded this thing on there? Look at that.
That looks crazy. So I probably had a fucking tree or something.
Drunk uncle. I'll fix it, nephew. Little size comparison. This is +1 inch. BBR. The tires on it, throw it back on, and she should be good. First thing about this is doing tubes. We had it in, Wasn't fun. What? Doesn't even hold there. Incoming! Incoming! Come on! Won't pop.
That's poor.
Whatever. Just throw this one back in there for the time being. Clean it up. It's not in good
That got a hole in it?
No way! We only have one tube.
2 tires, 1 tube.
No way you welded it.
You welded that, Bri? Tricker.
What, you guys popped a new fucking tube?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so shit. Bri, remember you bought tubes that time? They were the wrong size.
Dented the pipe.
Did you?
Of course, you drop it's aluminum. What?
You bought tubes that time. They were the wrong size. Weren't they 10-inch?
Yeah.
They're here somewhere, right?
Go look around. Hey DJ moves stuff.
He throws stuff out too, though.
Yeah. Oh, my drink.
Oh my god!
Me or Brian?
Brian!
Oh, it couldn't have been me.
We're down bad. Bad tube.
Make it worse.
2 tires.
Yep.
Couldn't have been me. Trying to work here, and you got this front
We're
bumper.
trying to mock it up.
Please.
We mocked it up
I
roughly.
got
I think.
this mocked up. Look.
Yeah.
Is that welded?
It's fucking taped. You can see. What are you, blind?
We're gonna tape it.
We're not gonna tape it.
That ain't gonna hold boost.
With friends like you, who needs enemies? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Are you calling us enemies?
Gotta
No,
take
I'm
this.
just saying, I obviously, you got zip tied on here.
It looks good.
Well, can
Did you look at the bumper?
Guys, Johnny's gonna leave it, and he's
Oh,
gonna leave his ass
shit.
to the bandsaws.
Shit.
We gotta hurry up.
Alright. You better not.
We're gonna see if it leaks.
I might have to throw it if it leaks.
It's an expensive wheel, kinda.
I know. Please don't.
What the f? Oh, it's leaking. But I don't know why it's doing that. Or is it not leaking?
No way, it's leaking. Coming out of the valve? It's coming out of the valve stem.
Whose hair is that?
This tool sucks. Now it's what? What?
If you look at that, there's little hairs over there.
It looks like a
point
rat
the camera
got
at
it.
your head, and you can tell it's just cut. It's popped.
Both tubes popped. Can't even ride it
Nope.
before I go on my trip.
Yeah, these are gonna have to get dropped off.
Take them to Libby's when I'm going, please. I need grips too.
That one don't have a tube in it? Oh, doesn't have a tube in it.
Ripped it out. Guys, so unfortunately, as you know, as you've seen, I cannot finish the 50 tonight. It pains me and it's very sad, but I don't have any tubes left to put in the wheels. And over here, we can't really touch base too much. The one does look fucking pretty good, minus a little scoring in
Doing
the
this
line
one now.
for the right side front brake.
Look at the intercooler
That would
pipe.
be correct.
Show him the pipe.
You don't want to speak your mind about it?
No.
Alright, it ain't fucking straight no more.
Yeah, all right.
That's all by hand.
You didn't bend that by hand, did you?
Yeah.
It's that tool. Aunt bent this by hand.
Yeah,
And brought this over to Jay Little's Innovations. Shout out to Johnny down here.
Best bandsaw in the land.
Does he?
Why do you think I go over there?
That's what he's known for, I think.
Johnny's known for being an incredible fabricator. I just happen to, he likes me enough to let me borrow his tools.
We don't give Johnny enough credit.
I give him credit all
No,
the time.
actually,
I
we
help him out. I'm
we
painting
do
a
give
car
Johnny
for him.
credit a lot.
I'm working for Johnny the next 2 days.
You heard him? He's paying a car. If you guys seen the car, it's like a go-kart.
No, it looks like a fucking jungle gym. More like
It's
all nothing but two.
coupler had to get trimmed a little bit so the pipe doesn't go all the way to here, which is nice, because that's never a good thing. And then up, it's got to get tacked still, but this is mock-up, people.
I had to order a tight radius 90 to make the height of this work to have enough room for the next 60-degree bend. A 60, and then we do we like this because then you only have one coupler and two coupler on each side, which is nice. Having 4 total couplers is nice. And then might as well get the reduction coupler to have the 90-degree bend in it too. And that's it.
2 pipes, 4 couplers.
This one we measured out earlier. Well, I measured out earlier. It's just going to be 3 60-degree bends, and it'll be done. We're waiting on one more. They didn't have it in stock.
That's alright, we will have a pipe left over. I should set up a little stand outside. Got your pipes! Then that will go down there. Obviously it'll have to get trimmed a little bit.
This goes up here, it goes there like that.
You're gonna score the metal.
Like a silversmith.
What'd you say?
It goes on the inner wheel well. You're not gonna see it.
Well, listen, stick it back in and mark it where you got to bend.
Your reamer's way better, dude.
Shut up.
This is kind of a good angle, minus the cabinet, the 50 in the back. I'm not looking at your ass, man. I'm just saying, the MR2.
Need any of these?
Don't put a lot of tension on that headlight, please. Don't lift yourself up from that.
I'm holding it up.
I'm counteracting his.
All right, Tony.
Yeah, there we go.
Would you have to mark before?
Mark before bending.
Alright guys, we unfortunately have to end there. It's getting late. 50, we don't have to touch base on that. Also made the line for...
Those 2 are done.
Oh,
Don't move that. That's gotta get trimmed. We gotta get the fitting still.
well, hard lines? It definitely takes a little time.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's just lack of not doing it.
Yeah, no.
But intercooler on one side is complete. Shout out to Brian and Jay Little. This side we're still waiting for a pipe. We're just looking at the car, standing under it. Brian's looking at it.
You should connect this.
Connect what?
Frame rail.
You can't see nothing on that.
So yes. Oh, that piece. I think
Oh, the frame rail you're talking about, yeah.
So is they don't got it. I don't know why.
I don't think it's necessary.
I think.
But I do need to order up a sway bar. That is necessary. Because I've never had sway bars on the car, so we got to do that.
We were just talking about this. What are you doing with that light? Like this is goosebumps.
We're going to end it there. In the next one, I might leave Ant a camera so he can film if he wants to.
If you want to film a vlog while DJ's on vacation,
Or if he
and
does,
you're here slaving away.
if he does
In case you wanna.
he doesn't have to do anything. He could just chill if he wants. Just clean up. There's not many tools out.
We clean up, right, every day.
Every day, fresh start. But in the next one, I will be in Florida. So, probably a little Florida vlog will be coming soon. We're gonna go pay some sponsors a visit, and
Really?
yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
So much stuff.
No, just.
I can't.
What are you gonna do?
I can't tell them.
Why?
It's a surprise.
It's not like they know. You could just tell. It's like you know how TV shows used to have like on next week's episode. You could just tell them.
Okay.
What are you gonna do in Florida?
We're gonna go find Walt Disney's tomb.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna it's
What up?
cryogenic tomb. You guys will see in the next one. So I'll be gone. Hopefully Ant and Brian don't burn the shop down. And it'll be great. So definitely stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you guys in Florida.